Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with their new electric bicycle, finding it to be the perfect match for what they were looking for. For their height and weight, the riding position is ideal. While assembly wasn't overly difficult, they felt the instructions could have been more precise regarding the orientation of the handlebars and the kickstand bolts. This fat tire electric bike is built like a tank and has impressively absorbed the impact of a few spills on challenging trails. However, its substantial weight is also tank-like, making it difficult to power up steep, loose inclines without having to dismount. This heft also makes maneuvering in tight situations tricky and can make the bike feel unruly on steep, rocky downhills. Despite these challenges, our reviewer prefers this model over a friend's lighter but similarly powered electric bike for several key reasons: the comfortable seat, the quality of the display, the tires, and its overall design. There were some initial frustrations with the accessories. The headlight seemed dim and was hard to aim correctly until the client found a workaround by bending the mount. The separately charged tail light was initially a disappointment but proved to be a blessing in disguise, as its flexibility allowed it to be moved to a rear rack. The only major issue after several months of riding was a rear brake lever that became too soft. The adjustment mechanism was not intuitive, and neither the reviewer nor their mechanically inclined friends could figure it out. This is where the company's support truly stood out. Though unable to provide technical guidance, they immediately offered to reimburse a visit to a local bike shop for the repair. The shop's technician quickly found the small adjustment bolt, and the company provided an instant credit upon receiving the invoice. In the end, despite the various tweaks and adjustments needed, this client finds the bike provides incredible value and is more fun than they could have imagined, thanks in part to a customer support team that prioritizes customer satisfaction.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer notes that they don't normally write reviews, but were so impressed by this electric bike that they felt a need to share their experience to help others. After a stressful 6-month search, our reviewer was feeling a lot of anxiety about which model to choose, weighing the risks of buying online versus from a physical store, and considering generic brands versus well-known ones. From the very beginning, the customer service experience was excellent. As a nervous buyer, this client had many questions, and the support team consistently responded to emails within 24 hours, providing clear and helpful answers both before and after the purchase. The communication was a huge plus, making the entire process feel much more secure. When the two electric bicycles arrived, they were packaged incredibly well, surviving a cross-country journey without a single dent. Assembly was straightforward, taking about 30 to 45 minutes for each one. A pleasant surprise was the inclusion of actual high-quality tools, not the flimsy kind you often get. The batteries came partially charged, allowing for an immediate test ride. On their first real outing, a 20-mile trip over streets, paths, and a short dirt trail, the bikes performed flawlessly. Our reviewer, who weighs around 250 pounds, used about half the battery on pedal assist, while their 175-pound son used even less. While they don't think it's a hardcore trail machine, this fat tire electric bike handled the terrain with ease and made the ride incredibly enjoyable. They do mention that the bike stands a bit tall, so shorter individuals might be better suited for a step-through model. Overall, they were extremely satisfied and wanted to share their positive experience.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer never imagined owning an electric bike, having been an avid cyclist for years with traditional models. However, as life progressed with family and career, biking naturally took a backseat. That changed when our niece introduced her e-bikes, sparking a hesitant interest. Despite initial reluctance, a test ride reignited a long-lost joy and passion for cycling. Initially, the idea of the expense and potential spousal opposition made an electric bike seem out of reach. Yet, acting on instinct, our reviewer decided to take the plunge and acquired 2 of these electric bikes without prior consultation. To their pleasant surprise, their partner absolutely adored the new machine. Assembly was straightforward, taking roughly half an hour with minor adjustments made after the first ride. While one of the bikes performed flawlessly from the start, the other presented a minor glitch, a brake sensor error message upon activation. Our reviewer quickly reached out to the seller and the manufacturer for assistance. The issue was identified as a faulty sensor, and the manufacturer promptly offered a replacement part along with a partial refund, demonstrating excellent customer care. The necessary parts arrived swiftly, and replacing just the sensor resolved the problem entirely. This experience highlighted the manufacturer's friendly, technically accurate, and efficient customer service, providing confidence given the generous multi-year warranty. These bikes truly are impressive, offering a substantial range of 50-80 miles with pedal assist. They boast comfortable seating, reliable hydraulic disc brakes, and integrated lights. While initially speed limited for certain regulations, they can be easily programmed to unlock higher speeds, pushing past 30 mph. Though heavier than the reviewer's previous carbon fiber road bikes, these electric bikes offer a fantastic balance of power, acceleration, comfort, and braking ability, all without the premium price tag of high.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.